'Twas the night before Christmas at the McAfee house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Pat's stocking was hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that he'd wake up without coal in there. Pat Mac was nestled all snug in his bed, while visions of failed punt returns danced through his head. Then Snooky began barking, and he awoke to the clatter. He put down his stuffed honey boo-boo to see what was the matter. Away to the window he flew like a flash, faster than a Reggie Wayne 50-yard dash. He stood in disbelief at the scene down below, for it appeared as if a sleigh had become stuck in the snow. Pat grabbed his Snuggie and ran down the stairs quick, for he knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. "Well, guys," Santa said to his faithful reindeer, "we need to find a way to get this sleigh out of here. I'm running out of time," he said, checking the watch on his wrist, "to deliver these toys to this year's nice list. I've got a Game Boy for Ballard, rollerblades for Vaughn, a puppy for Avery, and for Freeney, the movie Black Swan, the Glee soundtrack for Hilton, a clean bill of health for Chuck, and a set of razors for the Neard, belonging to Andrew Luck." He reached into his bag and he pulled out a dolly, and he said, "This one I made especially for Austin Collie. Action figures for Redding and an iPod for Powers, but they won't get a thing if we're stuck here for hours." Pat McAfee stood watching Santa in awe, wondering if there was anything that he could do to help him at all. As snow started to fall, an idea came his way. "Santa," he said, "I can help you with your sleigh. I've got a plan, Santa, to get you back in flight, so just climb in your sleigh, sit down, hold on tight. You need something strong to get you out of the snow quick. Lucky for you, I've got my boomstick." With a very confused look on the face of St. Nick, he said, "You think you can get me unstuck with a kick?" He nodded at Santa, and he took some steps back. He said, "In fact, I know I can, Santa, for I am Pat Mac." He looked to the reindeer, who gave him an all clear, and then he lined up for the biggest kick of his career. With all of his might, like a fine-tuned machine, kicked the sleigh out of the snow, and he kicked it out clean. With the sleigh off the ground, the reindeer began to fly, and Pat watched as Santa took off into the sky. He waved down to Pat as he flew out of sight and said, "Merry Christmas to all, Chuck Strong, and good night."